hotels.
That was my reference earlier, Chairman, when I said I won't belabor. I know you have a lot on the agenda. We literally have done this, but it was with a different type of product, yeah.
Fred.
Couple things. You talked about the landowner's costs and expense, and it looks like it's exploding here. Oh, he's probably selling the land and getting leases and things like that, which I think is to a tremendous financial advantage to him.
That's right.
So my question is, this would be a good advantage to the developer to get the exemption. How's there an advantage or an asset to the city for doing this? You're asking us to give up money at many different levels. And this kind of ties into the chairman's question, what's in it for us to do this?
Sure. No, it's a natural question. I would revert back to 2 years ago when we sat here on the front side and said, the city said we'd like to enter into a new development agreement. We said, okay, that makes sense. And we had the conversation about, gosh, it looks like the original arrangement, public-private partnership that we entered into based on a TDD sales tax just isn't going to deliver. And so that's why in the development agreement 2 years ago with this committee, we had this very discussion and said, okay, let's talk about these products, multifamily, mixed use, there's medical office. When we come forward, we like consideration for sales tax exemption, which takes the place of the original expectation of TDD sales tax to pay back the developer for not all, but much of the $8 million. So this was all anticipated, this was planned, and it's simply, how about this? Normally when we come forward, this is my shortest way actually to say it. Normally when we come forward with a developer and have a plan, it's totally forward-looking. And so it's either a building that needs to be renovated, well, we were just talking about that, right? Or it's greenfield, and we say, Mr. Spears, this is what we'd like to do. Do you like that? We have a gap, and we do the financials with Christy and her team, and we say, this is what we would need in terms of a partnership. You look at it, we hopefully get to a deal, then we build it. Here, we, the Sutherlands, came forward and said, we're willing to put all of the public infrastructure part in, the part the city really wants, which helps this project and this land and other land in the city. And then over time, hopefully we'll be able to build other things and we'll get the benefit. And what happened is they put all of that in, and then we sit here over 10 years later, and it's been very difficult to really gain the benefit of the public-private partnership. The city said, we get it, you did every single thing and several $1 million more than you said you would do. We're still your partner. And that's when the EDRB sales tax exemption part came up 2 years ago as codified in the development agreement. So it's just a little bit of a different order, but in some ways it's a good thing because you had a developer that did everything that the city wanted up front, knowing that there was a long-term payback. So a little different order.